Hi, distinguished guests. I'm very, very excited to be here today. This is probably the first time in my life to be, speaking in front of so many like government officials and company executives. Normally, I teach university students, So yeah, this is a nice change for me. So let me get started with something of a bit of a personal story. How I got into NLP. So like in about 2014, when I was a professor at City University of Hong Kong, I encountered this problem of they called it the Shakespeare author dispute problem, where linguists try to guess the true author of Shakespeare novels. All right, so this is a pretty difficult problem because at some point, people argue whether Shakespeare actually existed or not, or if it's just a pseudonym of other authors. So basically, this is the kind of problem that can be solved by analyzing the writing styles of different authors. If the writing style of Shakespeare is a distinct one, instead of an existing author, then we can establish that Shakespeare is in fact a distinct person, not a pseudonym of other authors. So I encountered this problem. Back then, I was a database researcher, minding my own database agendas. But at some point, it was like, okay, this can be a database problem as well, and it's pretty interesting. So a grad student came along. Right, he's called Rahim. He's really productive. He took on this problem and solved it. We managed to come up with a technique that are extremely accurate and can handle a large number of authors. So right now, we can handle thousands of authors. We can identify the authorship of an anonymous document in that capacity. Then I thought, well, would it be nice, all right, to apply this technique to my native language, which is Thai. And it turns out that, well, it would be nice if we could, but no, it was impossible. Back then, the NLP technology, or back in 2016, when I accept interns from Kasetsart University, back then it was impossible to apply my technique due to the lack of basic tools to implement our technique. And then in 2017, I accepted another batch of interns. And at this point, I told Rahim, like, okay, let's just forget about Thai. We're not gonna touch this low resource language anymore. It's just too difficult. All right, let's just stay with English. And then funny thing, all right. I went to this nice community gathering called the Thai NLP, okay, which is a meetup of volunteer groups contributing to Thai NLP and whatnot. As it turns out, like a lot of people in Thailand, they also experience the same problem, like practitioners, university professors, researchers from many research labs. We thought, okay, yeah, we kind of share the common problems, so that's it's something worth looking at. And in 2018, I moved back to Thailand, started chatting with depa, and as it turns out, okay, this is something that depa are interested as well. And of course, VISTEC, the mission of VISTEC is frontier research. It solved the problem that no one has solved before. Right? So enabling the kind of NLP technologies that Thailand never had before, right, would be something very, very frontier. So yeah, we are here today, all right, at the establishment of AI Research Institute of Thailand. So let's talk about the gaps, all right. Most of the projects, okay, we start with the gaps first. People want applications. If you go to SCB, you go to AAS, PTT, GC, all right, all these companies, people want nice, flashy applications that can help solve their problems. But all these applications are not possible without accurate machine learning models. Okay? We need machine learning models to support this problem. For example, if you want to do document translation, your machine learning your machine translation model better be good. All right? You want accurate translation so that humans don't have to revise the AI translated document too much. Of course, if you follow like Instagram jokes and all these things, right? People post pictures of badly translated Thai, right? For example, papak romit, right? Is stir-fried vegetable with all friends. Okay, it's funny on the internet, but it's not funny on on the official documents. Okay, so you need accurate models, all right? People want but the thing is, people don't have data. Okay, data is the main bottleneck here. I have friends at NECTEC, all right, who have a lot of data, and they said that, well, it would be nice if we can release them, but due to some NDA restrictions, it was impossible. Okay, I will come back to address this problem afterwards. So no data, no model, no applications. All right. Now the question is, well, why don't we just let other people do this for us? Right? Google has nice APIs, Apple as well. Why don't we just let them do this? Well, as it turns out, well, market-wise, we're not that prioritized, all right? A lot of applications, a lot of features that are available in English, Thai researchers, Thai developers have to wait, okay? And then we talk about the access speed and the bandwidth consumption as well. If you want to have an application that runs really fast, sometimes you don't want to, send it up to the cloud server for the result to be sent back. And the access cost as well. If you can host your own AI solution, if you use it enough, all right, you can save a lot of money. And then privacy concerns, all right, some banks cannot send certain data to cloud servers due to restrictions. So because of this, all right, let's talk about our vision. Our vision is pretty simple. We're gonna build open data for everyone. Okay, from day one, this is our mission. All data sets and all models built by our center will be publicly released. Okay, so public knowledge for everyone starting from day one. So in a way, we're going to build a community of practitioners and researchers who are going to make use of our data and create something nice. In a way, okay, this is knowledge infrastructure for the Thai digital economy and society. So let's talk about the kind of data sets we're interested in the first year of doing. Well, the first one is machine translation, as the application that I mentioned earlier. All right, speech emotion recognition. You want computer to understand the emotion of the speaker, automatic speech recognition. You want the computer to understand what you say. Next one is, well, optical character recognition. You want the computer to be able to read handwritten documents. So in terms of data collection, what we're going to do is we're going to start with a small labeled data set pool, feed it to the AI model, use the model to select samples from a larger pool. And then we're going to have a marketplace of annotators. Some people call it crowdsourcing, but they don't have to be generic crowd. They can be professionals doing work for real as well. And then that annotated data set is going to be fed back to the labeled data pool, and then go back to the AI model. So our plan is pretty simple. For the first year, we're gonna focus on the data sets, all right? And then for about 4 months, we're gonna invite our sponsors to come and test our data set for us. And then in the second year, we're gonna build the kind of model, okay, that's more advanced than the baseline model. Okay, and then basically towards the end, we're also going to build proof of concept demo applications as well. Okay, so our plan is simple. Okay, five milestones, 1 checkpoint, limited release, 2 public releases, and then demo release. And of course, this plan is duplicated to all of the 4 data sets that we're building. At the moment, well, basically, we have 2 sponsors, okay, SCB and AIS, who are our dataset sponsors. So what they will get, all right, they'll get to name a dataset, okay. Let's say that if it's machine translation dataset, then it's going to be like SCB, machine translation, and the year that's released, the languages. AIS, all right, SER, okay, speech emotion recognition. It's going to be AIS, speech emotion recognition, and then the year that's released. Okay, and then these companies will also get to send 2 knowledge transfer ambassadors. They are research engineers. They come to work with us, help us develop the data set, and help us test as well. Okay, and then we also accepting sponsors for the platinum level. The other sponsors here we are still discussing. All right, hopefully we can make an official announcement pretty soon. Okay, now we also have knowledge contributors. VSTEC doesn't do this alone. All right, VSTEC have friends. Okay, and we start doing research at a pretty young age. Okay, we have partners with secondary schools that send their high school students starting from Matayom 4, okay, to come and do research with us. At the moment, there are 2 schools. We want to have more of them, okay. KVIS, that's the obvious choice, all right, because they're just right next door to us. I don't know about this school. The logo doesn't have the name on it. Let's just forget about it. Okay, and then okay, and then we also have researchers and professors from research labs, and then universities, and also private organizations as well. These are the team. Okay, as you can see, a lot of people from different universities. So let's talk about the next step. All right, in the next step, we're going to be doing something a bit more challenging, name recognition, part of speech tagging, spell correction, machine translation. We're going to add the Chinese language pair as well, and the sign language. All right, this may not be so much for the digital economy, but I think for the society part, we're going to create a huge impact here. We can bring this to the the community of deaf people to the NLP technology as well. So let me finish off with this slide. All right. Certain gaps and obstacles can be opportunities for us to contribute to the society. Okay. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was Dr. Sarana Nutanong. Thank you very much. ขอบพระคุณมากครับ